Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sandbox Saturday stream. I'm Alex Flores, aka Kamisazi, joining you here solo today. Lucas just had some dental surgery yesterday, and he won't be able to talk for a little bit. So we're just gonna carry on without him. He may join us in the chat. I don't know, but for now, you got me. So hope you all are having a great weekend, and hope you all had a chance to watch the DAO SIP19 discussion on Twitter yesterday. Let me actually link that in the chat because you can go back and watch it if you missed it. We talked for, I think, about 2 hours, both me representing the council and also the Gonzalico from Wake Up Labs was there. And we answered community questions and talked about what our proposals are for the project. And I think the voting's still pretty close between our two teams. And I think we're at like 99% of quorum for the SIP with still like 4 days left in voting. So it's a little bit of a nail biter, very, very close. We have no idea who's going to pull ahead at the end. And I'm excited because I think either way, something good for the community will happen. And we both have some interesting ideas. Thank you, Jazzwolf. I was scrolling through. I did a lot of retweeting the past 2 days. Been on a little bit of a doom scroll, but I've been trying to like push as many cool like creations in the sandbox and also like indie games and stuff that have been popping up. So I just like I've retweeted too much in the past 24 hours since the since the call, and I'm like, where'd it go? So yes, that is the call right there from Jazzwolf in the chat. Thank you very much. Welcome, Jazzwolf, who is on a 5-stream streak right now. Got a little bit of bonus channel points there. Also, hello to the Yolks on You and Zumzi. Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, so there is that in the chat. Let's see. Let me actually copy that over for our YouTube viewers as well. 1 second. Get that over to them. All right. So last stream, I believe, Sir Alican asked us to play Coin Rush Beat the Clock, and I had Lucas save the link for that, so we'll pull that up. But while that is loading, I've got a couple other things to mention. There are some events coming up here. So ends on March 12th is the New York City Builder. Man, I'd kind of like to be in this one, but I don't participate in these things just because I'm usually in charge of the team that's judging them. So it's nice to see my buildings in there though. I made this brick building here, which is in the artwork for the New York City Builder Jam. There's a 30K sand prize pool. It does say live awards. Join us on Twitch. So a lot of times the previous 2 City Builder jams, we haven't done the award show for. So I don't know if that means me or if somebody else is doing the award show. I guess I'll find out hopefully before mid-March. But that is I think a first that we'd be doing this. Oh, my mouse got stuck in the sandbox. There we go. Couldn't navigate. Get published on the estate, and let's see. Community-focused event aims to bring international cultures into the sandbox one city at a time. Win prizes, develop your skills, enjoy the company of other creators, and immerse yourself in diverse cultures. 9 experiences will be featured on a special dedicated city estate to represent one of the world's cultural hubs. New York City is an iconic hub for innovation, culture, and creativity, a perfect inspiration for a game jam. Known as the city that never sleeps, I have comment on that. New York City is a place where history meets modernity, offering a vast array of settings to bring to life in the metaverse. So, granted, this was in 2022, so we're even now in 2025, things are still not back to normal from 2019. Things that used to be open 24 hours are not open 24 hours anymore. Restaurants and stores and stuff that used to be open up all night aren't. So when we were all in the sandbox at NFT NYC 2022, I remember uh, there was like a medical need, and we walked several miles trying to find a pharmacy that was open because the hotel did not have what was needed, and we were walking to the nearest like CVS pharmacy, and they were closed because they didn't have enough staff. They were supposed to be open. They were open according to like Google Maps, but they did not have enough staff there. And eventually we found like the next closest CVS, which was open, with like nobody in there. It was very quiet, and we were like right on Times Square too. So like there was a couple of guys on the corners of Times Square, like rapping and like freestyling and like trying to show their CD, their mixtape or whatever. And that was about it. it was oddly quiet. And that was the first time I had ever been walking around New York City at 1, 2 in the morning. So it was a weird, kind of surreal experience. Like having seen that on TV so many times when it's like crowded streets all night long, and there was just nothing going on. I see some questions in the chat. Zumzi says they were on a 30 streak 5 streams ago, but it reset somehow. I wonder if 30 is the max. It possibly. Well, you were there yesterday, right? I remember seeing you during the stream yesterday, so I don't know. Maybe there was like a surprise stream somewhere that got missed. We do have Cyber Dragon streaming at very early in the morning, for me at least, because he's in Australia. All right. Anyway, now that I'm done talking about the city that never sleeps, taking a nap, well, I was there at least. Picture yourself in the metaverse, standing beneath the dazzling lights of Times Square or walking through the lush greenery of Central Park. Every block in New York City has a story, and we're inviting you to reimagine and recreate these stories in unique ways on the Sandbox platform. From the historic charm of the Brooklyn Bridge to the towering majesty of the Empire State Building, there's no shortage of inspiration. Let your imagination soar as you recreate the bustling energy of Wall Street or the creative vibrance of neighborhoods like Soho. Whether it's the cultural diversity of Queens or the trendy streets of Williamsburg, New York's distinctive neighborhoods offer endless possibilities for exploration and creativity. We aim to highlight the best experiences that showcase a specific landmark, neighborhood, or the distinctive vibe of New York. Use famous landmarks or craft custom assets inspired by the city's unique architecture and cultural diversity. And then they list a whole bunch of different places that you could recreate in your experience. And you can explore any era you like. It could be the gritty charm of 1970s New York, Art Deco glamour of the early 20th century, or the ultra-modern skyline of today. I suppose you could do the future too, right? I mean, it doesn't say you can't. Do like 2152 New York City. No gameplay mechanics are required. Focus on capturing the magic and spirit of New York City. So this is not to focus on quests or mini games or anything. I mean, those don't detract in the scoring, but the focus is on the space, seeing the space. All right. Prizes 1st through 9th place each get 3,000 sand and published on the New York estate. An extra reward is 500 sand. What does it say? How you get the extra reward? Oh, if you made great terraforming but were not among the top 9 experiences, you still win 500 sand and when selected. So, yeah, it's kind of like honorable mentions there. In order to minimize redundancy, creators can disclose what they are working on in the creators forum. We also encourage you to team up with a talented artist. So they have a forum link for finding partners. Cool. All right, so let me share this link with you in the chat. The results for the Tokyo City Builder have not been revealed yet. I believe the testing on that just finished not even a week ago. Something like that. I have not seen the results shared on that. Panda mentioned yesterday that she had not seen the results on the Tokyo City Builder yet. And key dates, January 29th, contest goes live. March 12th, submissions close. March 13th through 26th, votes open. And April 3rd, winners are published on the city state. You do have to create it in the Game Maker, and it needs to be published to the gallery specifically. And it needs to be published to the dedicated forum thread. All right, and more rules and resources and stuff, but a lot of you already know what's up with that. All right, so we got Sir Alekin's game here. Pump up the tunes a little bit. Oh, wait, actually, you can't. Can you not hear my desktop audio? There it is. It was like way down low. All right. We got this cool looking arena here. We got to collect 10 coins. Game start, poll only when ready. This appears to be multiplayer because I can't attack. So if somebody wants to join me in here. Oh, Panda Pop said, I believe the results may have gone out on TSBC. You know what? Maybe, unless somebody has other stuff for us to check out, maybe we'll take a look at some of those. Let's find the Sandbox creators. The results are in. Okay, so it was posted yesterday. I just, I didn't see the post. So here are the results. We'll go over that after this game. So here is the Coin Rush game that I'm in right now. If anybody wants to jump in here with me, it is multiplayer. And if you excuse me for just a second, I'm going to turn my heat up a notch because it actually got a little chilly today. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. I had to run an errand right before the stream, and it was like sleeting earlier, or freezing rain. It's like, it sounded like rain because of the weight that the snow was hitting the ground, but when you look at them, they look like little couscous balls all over the ground, almost, or like the little bead styrofoam that they like put inside like stuffed animals and toys and stuff. It's just all over the ground. So it was really chilly, and I was just wearing like regular sneakers, and my heat was not turned up to the normal amount in the office. I keep it a little bit cooler in here, and my feet are just freezing today, which is unusual for me. All right, so nobody else is in here yet, so I guess we'll pull the pulley and see what happens. I'm gonna collect 10 coins. Get ready, collect as much coins as possible. Okay, we are blocked off here. I'm guessing... Oh, it says get ready, game starting soon. So I think the idea is that other players are going to spawn on the other platforms. Oh, can I do a dance to, like, skip it ahead? Yeah, I can. I can dance to, like, accelerate it. All right. Now, this isn't a template, is it? Like, this looks like a really clean layout. It looks like a template. I don't know if it is or not. I haven't checked all the game design templates. But it looks nice. Got one more. Okay, now we need to get 30 coins, or 20 more coins. Can we run on the red? I'm guessing it causes us damage if we do. 8 seconds gained. That's cool. We are taking damage, so we don't want to be in the red area. Very nice. I want to say nice and neat at the same time. And so I just said night. We've collected, I think, all the coins that are not in the danger area. Oh. Well, we won because we were the only player, but we didn't actually complete the quest because I didn't want to run through the danger zone. It's a nice little game. It is very short, and I know that like our victory setup only really seems to work if you okay, there's a leaderboard. So if you want to do a leaderboard, you kind of need that actual victory setup, so you kind of have to end the game. What? I didn't even place? My timer would have been really high though. Panda Pops? Wait, what? Panda? How did you get 185 coins? Do you just keep going? So I said it was kind of short, but golly. Let's try that again. How'd you do that, Panda? So just keep on going up in levels if you collect all the coins? Oh, it's a different dance. No, that's not it. I can't find the right dance. There we go. Gotta beat Panda's score. Took a little bit of damage, but it was worth it, I think. Oh, there's so much danger. I don't know. If I die, do I get game over? I don't know. Okay, we gained 8 seconds. Can we heal somehow? Oh, no. Can I get it? Oh, I didn't get a defeat. Okay. So you can just keep going. You lose a little bit of time, but it seems to be worth it. Level 3. I kind of feel like speed equipment might be needed in order to get enough coins. You're both not competitive at all. I'm only competitive on things that I think I can win. If I don't think I can do it, then I don't push too hard. Although I do think I can do most things. So there's some, so like the card game that I played with Joe, not competitive on that for me. Because it's not a thing that I can't memorize numbers like that. I would have to be writing them all down to the side, and I don't really do stuff with like probability, so it's just not a thing that I think that I could do. But when it comes to like I don't know, like running and jumping, I can't remember. Oh, it was Cuphead. One of my daughters was like, Cuphead has a game? And I was like, it started as a game. She only knew about the cartoon on Netflix. And I said that it's a good game, it's a popular game, but it's not a game that I like personally. It's not fun for me. It's too hard for me. Like I can play better than there was like a journalist who like couldn't figure out how to double jump or something like that. I was able to get past the tutorial, but the levels, just the way you jump and shoot, it's the same reason I don't like the old Mega Man games. I like Mega Man Legends, which is the RPG, but the original Mega Man games just not. It doesn't feel right to me. I grew up with Mario and Sonic, where you can jump and slide a lot, and Castlevania is the same way, where that you can't turn in the air when you jump in Castlevania, and I don't remember if you can in Mega Man. But just the way the jumping feels in those games just doesn't feel right to me. And so I just don't have a fun time playing them. And then Cuphead is just really unforgiving with like lives and stuff like that. So yeah, I struggle with that a little bit. Hey there, Lily, over on Twitter. We're about to have an ad break in a few seconds here. So I'm gonna figure out my equipment situation while Twitch goes on an ad break. I'm not gonna hide my screen though, so you'll get to just hang out with me while I get some speed equipment on, because I don't think that I can beat this without a little bit of a speed boost, or at least get a higher score, because you start running out of time. So I've got my dragon legs, which are, I think, up here somewhere. So I'll equip those, and then I've got this hat, which gives a good amount of speed. And there's the 0.10 backpack. And I don't know what my fastest arms are, but I usually go with these kind of cyberpunk jacket arms. One of these. That has 24. You know what? I almost want to have something with like a little bit of a health boost, so I don't die as quickly when the danger area pops up. So those give some health. Let's see. What about? I think those are legs. Yeah, those are legs. Yeah, I'll go with these. Just a little bit of extra health. And then I can go with these ones for speed. Oh, did I pass it? There it is. All right. Not Jackie Chan on YouTube says OG Mega Man has air turning, one of the best games ever. Does it? Does it have air turning? I don't remember. I just never really liked the feel of Mega Man. I always preferred Metroid for running and shooting, so it's been so long since I played Mega Man, I don't remember how the jumping exactly feels in it, but I remember not liking it particularly. Lily over on X says, you definitely need that new feature with the stored presets for the wallet. Yeah. Always spend ages finding the best stuff. I definitely need, 0.11 is supposed to be bringing outfits, so you can like store outfits, so you could have like a speed outfit, a power outfit, a defense outfit, or some blend just outfits that you like. I definitely need it. I could also use like sorting. I need to be able to sort these and say like, hey, group all my legendary stuff together and sort it by speed or whatever. You can order stuff in the marketplace by stats and buy some same gear. Yep. So the marketplace does have a lot of filters and stuff. So if you take a look at the Sandbox Marketplace, you can search for equipment specifically, and then you can use these attribute sliders to pick like, okay, you only want stuff that has it could be any speed, any defense, but you want something that has over 75 speed. And I don't think these have 75 speed. Did it search? And I guess you could like select these. Maybe nothing has over 75 speed. The attribute slider there does not seem to be working for speed, but it did look like it changed with power, though. Yeah, power it seems to work. I have a feeling that it's not returning any results for speed over a certain amount. Interesting. I think I need to report that. Why would you drop down your speed? I want something with less than less than 25 speed. No more than 25 speed. Just, I want to go fast, but not too fast. Although, in-game, I do feel that, though. You put on too much speed equipment and you just go flying off platforms. You think that the spear has more speed? Wait, did I miss something? Ooh. Or are you talking about something that I equipped? Which one's the spear? This one? 28? 24? Oh, you're right. The tentacle spear does have more speed. All right. Somebody says, when I set speed to 75 to 100, I only get the speed items. Maybe it's just bugged out for me. It doesn't... It's like, Alex, no. You've got enough stuff. It doesn't want me making any more purchases. Yeah, it's got 70 power, 98 defense. Actually, none of these have speed on them. The speed filter for me just does not work. But it could be a me thing. It could be an issue with mine. Ooh, this looks cool. Voodoo mask from Meta Halloween. Is this animated? It is. Oh, I like that. It's only 5 sand. This looks pretty cool. I might pick that up later if it's not sold out, but if somebody wants to beat me to it. There you go. Maybe reset the browser? Yeah, but then it's going to lock me out. I'll do that later. Lily is also saying that the speed slider doesn't do anything for her right now. 600 sounds about right. 600 what? What? Oh, is the theoretical maximum speed in the game 600? I missed Kaiten's reply there. Hey, Kaiten. I think 600 sounds about right. So if you look at what I have equipped right now, well, actually, I mean, it's got to be 600, right? You'd have to have perfect items on every slot. So you get, this number is based on the max value of all these items combined. So each item could theoretically have 100 speed on it, and you can equip 6 items. So yeah, it would be 600. As far as how much of that speed translates to in-game, I'm not sure what the fastest, like, meters per second would be. Yes. Well, so the team does see like other bug reports besides mine. We do have external and internal reports, but internal reports are elevated just because there's fewer of them. There's a lot of people, you know, in the public who can report, and so we might get like dozens to hundreds of reports a day, but internal ones, you know, that's somebody who works here and like knows what's going on behind the scenes, so they get acted on a little bit faster. But yeah, when something gets reported on Discord, I get tagged a lot, and I try to make sure that those reports go in. All right, so let's go. Let's see if I can find the dances fast enough. Okay, arms up, and it's this one. There it is. I think. No, it's not. It's burn the floor. That's what it was, and now it's gone. I'm really terrible at finding the right dance moves. Okay, here we go. Right now I know that I don't need to be... Oh, I ran clear over that coin. That's not helpful. Too much speed. So now my issue is I'm accidentally running past things. Concentrating. 8 seconds gained. What's my coin count out? I have no idea. Not even half of pandas yet. It would help if I couldn't... if I didn't keep running past the coins. Only 8 seconds? This is rough. I mean, not in a bad way. It's tough. Oh. Maybe something to test, because if you keep it in a workspace, it'll have 100 speed. You can test your own game. That's true. So you can, if you upload equipment and you tell it to be legendary and max speed, you don't have to mint it. You can just keep it in your inventory. You could even make a game. You could publish a game with it unminted, and it would just have that equipment available to the players. They just wouldn't be able to, match it with their own equipment. So yeah, you could do a 600 speed test suit. That would be crazy. Do I even show up on the leaderboard? I don't. So even if I did beat Panda score, 8 minutes, that's... I call shenanigans. I don't know. 8 minutes of that? I was in there for what, 2 minutes? I didn't look at the timer. I think I was in there for like not even 2 minutes, and that felt like so much. It's also a lot higher than everybody else's score. I call shenanigans on Panda. Shenanigans, I say. All right. Let's hop out of the game client for now. And let's take a look at the city builder winners. And then I think we can play these in the Game Maker. Give them a look. All right. A little bit smaller. There we go. Now we can see the whole tweet. And while we're looking at that, I do have a giveaway form. I remembered to make one of my own. Thank you, Jazzwolf, for sharing that in the chat. I'm going to share that over to YouTube too, also. I don't have anybody else talking. I don't have like a chance to like take a sip. All right. It will be a flying character. Oh yeah, it's 600 speed. Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time staying on the ground. All right, giveaway is going. I see no responses yet. So if you don't already have a Wizzy the Orange's hat, you can go ahead and fill out that form. And that's what we're giving away today. All right, so Sandbox Creators says the results are in. The top creators of the City Builder Tokyo event have brought this special city's blend of ancient tradition and cutting-edge modernity to life in the sandbox. Now let's celebrate these talented builders. We've got the top 9 in no specific order, who each got 3,000 sand, and will have their experience published on the Tokyo Estate. I don't know when this is happening exactly. The top 9 are... Oh, wait, are they... Oh, they're already live. Are they? They already up? Oh. Uh-oh. This doesn't work. It might not be published right now. Let me see if I can... It is funny that the links are for the Japanese. Though. Put it in English for me. Huh. Even the hub link doesn't work for me. Let's try that. No? Maybe they're on the map. And Zumsy points out congratulations to Yishloth, Super Magus, and Play Game for Fun, who each won Wizzy the Black's armored hat in our Discord. Thank you for pointing that out. We don't really talk about the Discord giveaway that much. So if you go to Wizzyverse, sorry, well, you could get it from Wizzyverse.com. If you go to our website, there is a link to the Discord there. You can scroll down and what is it at the top? Well, if you click community, it opens the Discord link. But then you can also click it from down there. And it's also discord.gg/Wizzyverse. So if you already own any Wizzyverse items, you can connect your wallet with Collabland. I'm having a hard time remembering words today. I'm sorry. You connect your wallet with Collabland, and it will give you special roles based on which Wizzyverse items you have. And having any Wizzyverse items will make you eligible to participate in the Discord giveaways, which are usually every week. I have to set them up manually each week, and sometimes I forget. But we give away Wizzy the Black's armored hat. And this time, to make up for me missing a couple weeks, I gave away 3 this weekend. We do it once a week, and you can enter the giveaway once every 24 hours. So you get up to 7 entries, depending on how early I put in the giveaway link. Kaiten says, we did Wizzy raids. Are the results known yet? Will there be an airdrop? It's not just an airdrop of hats. It's actually spacesuits that match the helmets from Alpha Season 4. So if you got one of the golden helmets from Alpha Season 4 from pre-registering, we're doing the golden spacesuit to match that with some Wizzy stuff. And I wanted to have them minted and airdropping today. It's been a busy week. So I'm still catching up on that. I'm going to be working on them through the weekend, so hopefully they'll all be ready to go out maybe either tomorrow or Monday. The results were announced, so if you go to the announcements channel on the Wizzyverse Discord, the results are up there. There were a couple people who had entered in with like a single screenshot, so they only had 1 point, who did not show up on the leaderboard, and they put in tickets, and we've added them to the list. But I didn't think it was necessary to update the whole leaderboard because none of the positions above 1 point changed. All right, so let's see if these Game Jam games show up in here. Taking a look at the map and seeing if maybe we can pull them up. Tokyo City Builder. Okay, but that one is by itself. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Tokyo City Builder. This one could be, no, those are empty lands. Okay, there's only a couple here that are showing up, and they're not like in a sandbox estate with other stuff. So I'm guessing that these aren't all published yet. And the links do not seem to be working for some of them. Yeah, so this has a coming soon. So we'll take a look at these in the Game Maker. But anyway, we'll just read off the winners, and then we'll see which ones that we can find in the Game Maker. Oh yes, and Jazzwolf also shared the link. We shared the leaderboard on Twitter as well. So this is the top 10 from January 8th. So Joe 5117, Crypt 258 was way in the lead. And then OX Crypto Marco was in second, way in the lead, sort of in second. And then we had Bert Z, Jayona, ADJ, Ajay, uh, Artificial, Chitin, Play Game for Fun, Artery, and Cookie Boy King, all as runners up in that top 10 block. So they get the full prize suite. And congratulations to all of them. We also had all the other winners here. King of Crypto was also in that top bracket of winners. And then we had Zumzi, Extreme Arcader, Wikidu, and Boopful as our second tier winners. And then Jar Jar Jackie Chan Binks, Lauren, Masca, Il Creator, J Dog, Chief Sergeant, Paul Young, Ixura, Romario Raven, Fashul, Adams, Just Dog, Sequale, Stephen, Toxic Toad, Just Unlucky, Cosmo Dive, Poliante, Gunbazine, or Gunbangzine, I think actually. RN Clipple, Lula Love, Spicy Kraken, TRLW, Rose Angela, Sigri, Darken, ITA, and that is all of the first tier winners, except for the couple that got added who we didn't have in the listing. There was like just a little mix up. They saw Dr. Metaverso in a social hub, and they took screenshots of themselves with him, which isn't how the mage raids works, but they didn't like understand that. So when they saw that they weren't on the list, they were like, hey, we have these screenshots that we took with Dr. Metaverso. And we could see that they did have screenshots with Dr. Metaverso. And we're like, okay, that's not really how this works, but we'll put you in on the first tier. It's 1 point. It just, that means they get the base item. It's okay. And then for our ambassadors, Sir Alakin was our top ambassador, followed up by Nobble TPM. And then we had Blue Tulip, the Bit Fox, Wapax, SSDW, Nazman, Jazzwolf, Dr. Luigi, Huddle Hill, Sebga, Go West, Batman, Ian the IT Guy, Lori G, Panda Pops, Lieutenant General, and Sparky Snickle, following it up with their screenshots. So thanks for all of their help in making a fun event. I think we have fun with the mage raids. We do need to change up the system a little bit for the next mage raids because it's a lot of screenshots. I think, did I mention how many? Yeah, there was 1,559 screenshots taken for mage raids that Jazzwolf and mostly Dr. Metaverso had to look through every single one to tally up everybody's points. It was a lot. So thank you, Jazzwolf. Thank you, Dr. Metaverso. They went through so many screenshots. I went through a few. It was a lot of work. So Dr. Metaverso is brainstorming new ideas on how we can run an event like this. That's not so much manual work. It was okay in the first one because it was just like a couple hundred screenshots. And this one was a lot. So anyway, those rewards, I'm still working on the artwork for them. They should be hopefully be going out this weekend because it's mainly the only thing that I need to do over the weekend. So we'll get that done. All right, closing that up, let's take a look at these city builder winners. So our top 9 in no particular order. We've got Yukioi Sensoji by IZA VoxElab. IZA VoxElab, I believe, is actually a team from Japan. Oh, I think they've actually got flags after their names. So this is the Philippines. Meiji no Michi by Sertage Creates. Sensoji by Lucidity UK. Tokyo Kaiju Walk by Next PX, also from Japan. Meiji Shrine Festival by Greater Work Studio. They are from Indonesia. I didn't know they were from Indonesia. We see Greater Works in game jams all the time. Another Meiji Shrine by Sibang Team, also from Indonesia. Meiji Shrine Twilight by Pow Pads Lab from Japan. Tokyo Tower by Benjamin S.O.O. from Iran. And Japanese Road by Dogoffy from Vietnam. And an honorable mention going out to the Best Ginza Shopping Districts by PJV Lab from Korea, who we see PJV Lab in a lot of game jams as well. Jazzwolf says that they added the flags. I like that too. I like finding out where people are from just because I think it's interesting. Obviously, like when we're voting, where people are from has no bearing on it. We saw a couple creators from Japan here, but we see them from other countries as well. And I just like learning about where people are making things and what their culture brings to their art style and what they make. Blue Tulip says I found 34 not sent later, but they wouldn't change anything. Blue Tulip. Oh, screenshots. Yeah, so if people aren't registered in the screenshots, then it doesn't. The people do have to register. They have to opt into the program in order to receive rewards for it. So if they were in a screenshot but they didn't sign up, then they don't get any points. But that's why we try to tell the ambassadors to encourage people to sign up, because not only does the person who signed up get a prize just for being in that one screenshot, but also the ambassadors get points that help them get prizes. Zumsy says I made a bunch of Amsterdam canal buildings. I like to make them because I'm from the Netherlands. Cool. Those canal buildings are pretty too. Like I've seen lots of photos of those. All right. Did we read this one? Walking through Meiji Shrine by Team Zangduru from Korea. Another honorable mention for Akihabara by Sir Alekin from France, Italy. I know France's flag is red, white, and blue. I think I had a colorblind moment. Can you have that? Is that a thing? And I also know he's Italian because I've had conversations with him where he's had to translate things from Italian. So I don't know why I said France. I'm doing okay, folks. I'm all right. I'm hanging in there. Then we've got NFT Sam in Tokyo by Ashura Studios, and they are from Colombia. Red, white, and blue is a lot of flags, Umzi. Red, white, and blue is also the United States flag, but that one's like it's got the stars and stripes, and it's where I'm from, so I've seen it a lot. It's also a lot of other countries. I'm not going to try this. I'm bad with knowing the flags. There's a few that I know, and then there's most that I don't know. Then we've got Night City TMC by Ann Joyce from India. And the Sano Festival in Ginza by Taru Riki from Japan. All right. So, congrats to all of them. I'm going to retweet that. And Jazzwolf, you shared that in the chat, right? I think we shared that in the chat earlier. I feel like that was a thing that happened. Maybe before we shared the council one. Yeah, we did. Okay. So not all of those are published to the map yet. Actually, it looks like most of them are not yet. So these links will not necessarily take you someplace yet, but in the coming weeks they should. So in the meantime, I think we can check out most of these in the Game Maker. So let's fire that up. At least get a couple in there. Also, don't forget we are doing a giveaway right now. I'm going to share that in the chat one more time. We'll close it up in a little bit. There it is on Twitch, and there it is on YouTube. Oh no, that's white, blue, red instead of red, white, and blue. I don't think it matters technically what order you say it in. Rosguru asks, when is the next season? Been sidetracked on season's greetings. I'll say the next season is soon TM. We did point out that there's planned 4 seasons for this year. And if you divide the year by 4, we get 3 months. We just started the 2nd month, so I would expect that the next season would probably start sometime in the next 2 months. But that is speculation based on the numbers and not on facts. Where are we going? Start playing. White, blue, red is also the Russian flag. Yep. Is it in that order? I guess it's in that order. Panda said when it's officially announced. Yes, that would be when it, well, when it's officially announced is not necessarily when it starts. That's just when you find out about it. It'll start on the day that it's officially announced. I think that maybe that's what Panda meant by that. We'll go with that. Soon TM. All right. Let's see if we can find this first one. So we're looking for Yuki Yoe? Yuki Yoe, I think. I'm reaching way back to when I took Japanese. I took Japanese for, was it 2 years in high school and 1 semester in college? I was not very good at it. Here we go. Isaiah VoxEdit. I was told that my handwriting was really good because I liked doing the brush calligraphy, which was not a part of the class. It's just something I liked doing. But I have a hard time hearing it fast enough. So people say things and it just goes like right by. I think I have like delayed audio processing. This looks really cool. Like, look at this. It's like what's that game with the wolf that was on like Wii and PS2 or 3? I think it was PS3. This is gorgeous. Look at this thing. I love this so much. I know that I've ICA VoxEdit, I've done some QA testing for them. They're a great team, but like this goes beyond like what I was expecting. Is there like a ninja running on the roof? What is that? There's somebody running on a roof up there. And it's so cute too. Are these tanuki? Little like raccoon creatures? Quests are not required, so you can put in quests, but they are not a mandatory part. They're not part of your grading, basically. They might, if you put in really cool quests in the story, that might go to like a wow factor, but it's not something that's asked for, and it's not, you're not, in a normal game jam, you'd be disqualified for not having any quests. Oh, I heard a noise. There's fireworks! I didn't even like realize the time of day was changing. Like I wasn't paying attention to that. More fireworks. Cool. The dragon's heads are sideways though. I don't know if that's something that they can fix. They should be able to. Or maybe you're supposed to view it. Maybe you're viewing it from the other side when it gets to that point. This is so cool though. All right, let's talk to this guy. Ponta says, "Oh, welcome. This is a metaverse world of Sensoji Temple in ukiyo-e style." Oh, like brush painting. There wasn't a dash between it, so it didn't like click in my head that that's what it was. I just thought it was like the name of a place, but it's referring to like the brush, like wood block printing style. and they are Tanuki. Did you know Sensoji Temple and Tanuki have a unique and deep connection? The key to this is Chingodo, a hall where Tanuki are enshrined. Long ago, Tanuki lived on Sensoji's grounds. One day, a Tanuki appeared in the priest's dream and said, "If you build a shrine, we'll protect the temple from fire and bring prosperity." The priest thought, "Sounds great." So in 1883, Meiji 16, Chingodo was built. The hall even survived the Great Kanto earthquake and Tokyo air raids. People said they really protected it. This made Tanuki's reputation grow even more. Since then, Chingodo has been seen as a place of blessing for fire prevention, theft protection, and performing arts success. It's especially popular among performers and actors. That's why we Tanuki live here in this ukiyo-e-style metaverse world. There are other Tanuki friends who can share Sensoji's history, so feel free to talk to them. If you think this experience is fun, take a screenshot and share it online. Alright, I'm off to grab some Ningyo Yaki doll-shaped cakes. See ya and come back anytime. I feel like I need a special outfit for this. There we go. Sakura V Adventurer gear. Is there no chest piece for this? Or do I just not have it? Oh, here we go. Now I'm ready. I wish I could, like, pan the camera up. That was a good screenshot time. Hey, Sir Alikin. How's it going? We played your coin game earlier. It was just me by myself. But I do wonder, how did Panda get such a ridiculously high score on that? Oh, did I close the... I did. Where'd it go? I closed the link to the winners. Creator status. I found it. Is this a 1x1 or 2x2? It is a 1x1. So if you check the map here, it'll show you if it's a 1x1 and if it's multiplayer. And it says the location, which is not valid because we're in the Game Maker right now. All right, what was this one called? This was Ukiyo-e Sensoji by IZA Voxel Lab. Let's go. Wait. I've got swords. There we go. Tanukichi says, hey, glad you made it today. I'm going to tell you all about Kaminarimon, the Thundergate. Kaminarimon. There we go. First of all, did you know the real name of Kaminarimon is actually Furaijinmon, which means Wind and Thundergate. As the name suggests, on both sides of the gate stand Fujin, the god of wind, and Raijin, the god of thunder. These two deities protect Sensoji Temple from disasters and evil forces. And of course, the most eye-catching feature is that big red lantern. It's about 3.4 meters tall. For those in the US, that's like 12 feet. And weighs a massive 700 kilograms. I don't know kilograms to pounds. Isn't it amazing to see something that huge hanging like that? Did you know that the big red lantern is folded up during festivals? It takes the skilled techniques of craftsmen to fold it, and it looks incredibly cool. And once you pass through Kaminarimon, you'll see Nakamise Street. It is one of Japan's oldest shopping streets dating back to the Edo period. You'll find it lined with shops selling Ningyo-yaki, kaminari okoshi, and traditional Japanese sweets. Kaminarimon is not just an ordinary entrance, it is a special gate that builds excitement, signaling that you are about to enter Sensoji Temple. That is why it is a popular spot for tourists to take commemorative photos. So what do you think? Did you get curious about the secrets of Kaminarimon? In this experience, we've created a realistic replica of Kaminarimon, so take your time to check it out and walk right under the big lantern. So you got... Oh, they're animated. They move. Ooh. It is a big lantern. What is this? What's this do? I'm not sure what that's pointing to. And we got all the little shops. We got little masks. Can we swim? I don't think we're supposed to do that. These are the things that I wouldn't do in real life. Alright, let's go under the gate. This is a weapon rental shop. What would you like to borrow? Ooh. Let's get that umbrella. And get a mask also. Tengu mask, of course. Oh, there's a parade. It's all so cute. Oh. I'm in the way. Oh, we can get an outfit. Of course, we'll go with samurai. Items have luck and magic parameters. What does that affect? Nothing right now. We used to have magic and luck in in the Game Maker, and it would affect a couple properties, not really major ones, and that's why they got discontinued, because they didn't actually affect a lot of stuff. At some point, magic and luck could come back, or those attributes might filter into another attribute, like maybe magic gives additional speed or defense, or power, and maybe luck does another one. I don't think we've really decided yet. I would like magic and luck to come back personally, because I think we could do cool stuff with it. We just didn't have game mechanics at the time that really did anything with it. So I would like to see magic and luck make a comeback. But for now, they're disabled until we figure out what to do with them. Tanua says, hey, today I'll tell you about Hozomano, the treasure house gate of Sensoji. I'm Tanuo, your guide to Asakusa. Asakusa. Hozomano is... oh, I added an N to the end. An O to the end. Hazomon is a huge gate leading to the main hall. It's guarded by two powerful Neo statues, Agyo and Ungyo, who keep evil spirits out with their fierce presence. These Neo statues were originally made by master sculptors Unkei and Kaikei, but the ones here are replicas. The originals are in the Tokyo National Museum, but even the replicas are so intense they still give me chills sometimes. As the name Hozomon suggests, it means the gate of the treasure house. On the second floor, valuable treasures like Buddhist statues and Lotus Sutra scrolls are stored. It's not just an ordinary gate, right? Did you see the giant straw sandal waraji? It is 4.5 meters long and weighs 500 kilograms. It's meant to scare off evil by saying, look how big the guardian's feet are. How was it? Did you learn a bit about the streets of Hazamon? Enjoy the Metaverse's version of Hazamon 2. Ah, I see. If I can get the camera, right? Oh, wait. Oh, it's telling me I can go up this. Oh, that's probably what that other arrow's pointing out. Ah, there's the little guy. Who's this? You just sitting there? You're not gonna talk? Where's the sandal, though? He's talking about a giant sandal. But I don't see it. Was it saying I can jump up here? Oh, okay. And there's a little ninja. So cute. Alright, the little ninjas are the coolest. Can I, what do I do? Do I jump on these? Okay, so the roof is like slanted, so you slide, but then the little daggers help root you so you don't slide. I wonder if there's a quest related to these guys. I want to know where the giant sandal is, though. Well, the ninjas are like doing a human pyramid. Or a Tanuki pyramid, I should say. Oh, I don't know if I can get over there. There's no ladder on this side. They're like, I don't know if you can see them on the corner. They're all stacked up like stairs. Now Jackie Chan says, the map looks great. Love the black line aesthetic. Yeah, definitely. It's really pretty. And it's all like in a painting. Like they make the whole thing look like you're inside a painting. Or a woodblock print, I should say. Today I'll tell you about Nakamise Street. It is said that Nakamise started around the Genroku era in 1688 to 1704. Back then, many visitors to Sensoji Temple turned the approach into a bustling marketplace. Like today, shops lined both sides of the path, but during the Edo period, there were no buildings like modern shops. Merchants laid straw mats called mushiro on the ground to display and sell goods, creating the mushiro market. They sold manju, buns, dango, dumplings, fans, and lottery prizes. People bought souvenirs and snacks while visiting. This lively Edo vibe still lives on in Nakamise Street today. But Nakamise wasn't always this way. In 1868, Meiji era, the Meiji government turned Sensoji into a public facility, forcing shopkeepers to leave temporarily. Later in 1885, Meiji 18, thanks to local support, new permanent shops were built and the current Nakamise Street was born. The Edo-style market of straw mat stalls evolved into today's shop-lined streets. Its tradition of selling ningyo yaki, taminari okoshi, and sweets continues today, a lasting trace of Edo era. Hey, Soario Peace. Welcome, first-time chatter. Also first-time chatter from Aguia Cristo 10. Release a new reward pool in the 3-layer of sands, please. 3-layer. I was trying to remember that name yesterday. I was like box 3 or web 3. It was like 3 something. It's 3-layer. That's the name I was trying to remember. That is not up to me, but I can let people know that they're looking for it. I think I've heard several people say that they liked 3-layer, so maybe I can convince some people to get on that. Tanunan says, can you picture Nakamise Street's atmosphere now? This experience recreates its lively charm, so take a stroll and enjoy the energy of the old days. I kind of feel like running is actually like not as good in this. Like, I kind of want to walk. It's very rare that an experience actually makes me want to walk, but I want to like check out all these stalls and stuff without running past things. Ah! The parade snuck up on me. So maybe, who was it that I talked to about this area? Did they go away? Oh, this one. I want to see what that sandal thing was about. Did you see the giant straw sandal? It doesn't say where it is, and I'm not seeing it. I don't know if I'm just blind. The parade is pushing me around. Where's the straw sandal? Layer 3 is Sandbox official. I didn't dare connecting wallet because I wasn't sure. Yeah, Layer 3 is something that we're partnered with, so it actually plugs into... I'm not sure how they do it. I mean, I have an idea of how they do it, but I didn't know that this was the thing that we enabled. It can actually sense when you've like completed some quests. So if you like go and play in a place, it'll actually like unlock things based on having finished quests, completed certain parts of events. So they actually have some cool integrations, and it's something that I think there should be more of. But yeah, Web3 is legit. I've connected my wallet to it, and I still have, fingers crossed, not been compromised. So yeah. Hi there, today I'll tell you about the 5-storied pagoda of Sensoji. I'm Tanuko, here to share the charm of Asakusa with you. The 5-storied pagoda is one of Sensoji's most iconic landmarks, with 5-layered roofs rising upwards. It's a real eye-catcher. As the name suggests, it has 5 levels, with each representing one of the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, wind, and sky. Better safe than sorry, yeah. It's definitely better to be safe. I mean, I looked into it before I connected my wallet, but it is legit. I think there might be info on the Medium about it. If we go to docs.sandbox.game and 3-layer. I don't see anything about it there. This is not a Sandbox official. Panda, are you still on? Do you have any info about 3-layer? Or layer 3? Have I been saying 3-layer this whole time? Maybe that's why I'm not finding anything about it. It's layer 3. It helps if I put the words in the right order. Jazzwolf found something. Okay, yeah, there is an official tweet from the Sandbox's thing about it. We've teamed up with Layer 3 XYZ to bring you even more Alpha Season 4 rewards. So yeah, it's legit. I don't think I'm following them. There we go. Oh, was I following them? Maybe I was following them. It looked like it said I wasn't. All right. Thank you, Jazzwolf. All right. How's this giveaway looking? We've got 13 response in. That means you have a 1 in 13 chance of winning Wizzy the Orange's singed hat. If you do not already have a hat and you would like to win one, you can go ahead and fill out this form. We'll be closing it up as soon as we're done with this experience. Make that 1 in 12. Oh, because Sumsy already has one. Yeah, I do check to see if people have already won. All right. Tanuhiko says, the current pagoda was rebuilt in 1973. The original stood in a different location, but was destroyed by the Great Kento earthquake and wartime air raids. The pagoda isn't just a cool structure. Inside, it houses Buddha's sacred relics, Bosari, or Bushari? I think it's Bushari, which makes it a holy site for prayer and reflection. Take a moment to observe the tower and calm your heart during your visit. Another thing I want you to check out is the pond. There's a beautiful pond surrounding Bentendo, and you can see koi, carp, gracefully swimming in it. The pagoda's nighttime illumination is stunning. Its beauty shines under the blue sky by day, but at night, the lights give it a magical dreamlike atmosphere. I love the romantic vibe of the 5-storied pagoda at night. So what do you think? Did you feel the charm of the 5-storied pagoda? In this experience, you can look up from below and enjoy its illuminated beauty, so be sure to check it out. Oh, hey, Kaiton's in here. What is this? What is this thing? Tenusuke says, hi there, today I'll tell you about the main hall of Sensoji Temple. I'm Tenusuke, a cheerful young tanuki who loves guiding people around Asakusa. Oh, we're on an ad break. Sorry, buddy. For our Twitch viewers, I'm going to stop reading for a second. Somebody says, changed profile pic on X. You had that old profile pic for so long. I did, yeah. So... Ooh. I changed it because of an artist I follow minted out a project. Let's see if I can find it. So this artist I follow, Cliff Ballin, minted out a few of these, and I think there's only like a dozen or so, maybe like 16 of these characters that he minted out, and they just looked really cool. I bought both of these, but then somebody else was like, hey, can I get that penguin? And I was like, okay. So I sold it to them at the same price that I bought it for, just because they came with profile picture icons, and I was like, I feel bad about taking 2 of a very small project. So I was like, okay, you can have the penguin. And so then I got this, which just reminds me of like Kidvid. I don't know if any of you ate at Burger King in the 90s, but they had like this team of characters, mascots. It wasn't just one. They had like a whole squad of like 6 kids. And Kidvid was like the tech wizard guy who had looked kind of like this. And I was like, yeah, I'll go with that one. So now I've got this as my icon, and it messes with me too because I see it. I'm like, who's that? Oh, it's me. I might change it back. Probably not going to keep it forever. My icon's still the same in other places because it does mess with me a little bit. Zumzy also asked, well, I guess it's a DM, so maybe I shouldn't say it out loud. Zumzy, you mind if I answer your question out loud? Yumali Talk says, Burger King Kids Club! I still have some action figures. No problem, says Zumzy. Okay, so I think you need 5 of the oak staffs for it to count, if I remember. Let me check Collabland. The reason I put it like that is because it's most of the other prizes are like really hard to get. Can I log into Collabland? Oh, community admins. There we go. You asked on Twitch earlier, but no response. Oh, I probably missed it. It's just me. So if I miss you in the chat, it's just because there's multiple chats and I can only read so fast. So if I miss it, just ask it again. It's fine. As long as you're not just like spamming it constantly. But if your question has disappeared from the scroll because of other questions and I have not answered it yet, it's fine to ask again because I'll miss it otherwise. So I think you need 5 of them to qualify for that. Collabland's being really slow to load. Okay, there it goes. Oak staffs. Okay, it does say minimum of 10, which is higher than I thought it would be. I think I can lower it, but I think it's also because I think when I first started releasing them, I was doing it more frequently. And I was doing like giveaways of like sets of them, like people will get like 5 at a time sometimes. So I might actually reduce that number. I'm gonna like look back through some stuff to like remind myself why I set it up that way. But I think it's mostly just because they're I have things in a couple different tiers, like the legendary items are like a higher tier than the other stuff. And then the oak staffs are kind of beneath those because I think there's like 12,000 of them. I do want the oak staffs to be integrated into a system where they can like be burned for stuff. I just haven't set that up yet. Because the oak staffs are kind of like the base type of staff. I want there to be fancier staffs than that. It's just a lot of things to set up. And so I haven't gotten to that one yet. Maybe it was 5,000. Yeah, there's 5,000 of the oak staffs. So they're just like a lower level item, which is the main reason. But I mean, I could, for the giveaways, I think I could enable them anyway. Fancy staffs, yes. I want there to be lots of fancy staffs. You gotta deck out your Wizzy avatars with something. Hey, Jar Jar Jackie Chan Binks is in the game with us. Cool. I'll fix the date on this. 2, 1. Alright, back to the game. First, Hazoban is a big gate at Sensoji Temple, and when you pass through it, the main hall is right in front of you. On both sides of the gate, you'll see 2 powerful statues of Neo Guardians, Aguyo and Ungyo. Wait, these 2 are super intense, and their job is... ... This cannon statue is a tiny golden Buddha, but its form is never shown to the public. Oh. Visitors come to pray, but no one can see it directly. I wonder if... I guess the priests can probably see it. The current main hall was rebuilt in 1958. The original was destroyed in the Great Kanto earthquake and wartime air raids. Proper prayer etiquette is important too. At the main hall, start by cleansing your hands and mouth at the water basin, Chozuya. Then offer coins, make a wish, and pray. After praying, try drawing an omikuji, fortune slip. It's a little exciting and maybe a bit nerve-wracking too. That is because bad fortunes, known as kyo, appear more often here. But do not worry, overcoming a kyo is said to bring better fortune later. What do you think? Did you feel a bit of charm of Sensoji's main hall? This experience even recreates the main hall, so try visiting it and experience it for yourself. And cool little fountain. Oh, this is what they're saying where you cleanse. And we've got little... I guess we can do it. Oh, we can use the fountain. Wait, it wasn't sparkling before, was it? I still don't know what this thing is. Wait, it has a little slip hanging out. Would you like to draw an omikuji, a Japanese fortress slip? Oh, I think we do that after we go into the temple, right? Oh, here's the giant sandal. There's two of them. I think that's what that is. That would be a very big guardian. There's so many partying animals. Hey there, today I'm going to tell you all about the main hall of Sensoji Temple. My name's... I think it's the same character, right? Wait. Tenohiko or Tenusuke. I think the names got mixed up. I'm a friendly, cheerful guide, Tanuki, who's great at showing people around. First, Asakusa Shrine is located right next to Sensoji Temple. You might wonder why there's a shrine next to a temple, but there is a deep reason for it. The reason is that Asakusa Shrine enshrines the three people who founded Sensoji Temple. Those three are Hinokuma Hamanari, Hinokuma Takanari, and Haji Manakachi. They are the ones who helped establish Sensoji Temple by enshrining the Kannon statue. If you look at the building, you'll see that the main hall of Asuka Shrine still retains its appearance from the Edo period. It was built in 1649 with the support of Tokugawa Iemitsu, the shogun at the time. One of the biggest highlights of Asukasa Shrine is the Sanja Matsuri. This festival held every May is one of Tokyo's three major festivals. If you see it, you'll definitely feel your heart start to race. Oh, and don't forget about the Goshuin seal stamp you can get at Asakusa Shrine. If you're a fan of collecting Goshuin, you'll definitely want to stop by. Many people like to collect both Asukasa Shrine seal and Sensoji's Temple seal as a set. So what do you think? Did you get a glimpse into the charm of Asukasa Shrine in this experience? We've recreated it, so be sure to check out the beauty of the main hall and the energy of the Matsuri. Yumalitok says, if you dance by doing /dance, it plays a different dance on my screen than yours. Interesting. Where'd you go? You still in here? He ninja'd away. Speaking of ninjas... Did they turn into a lantern? They did. Tanuki can transform into all sorts of things. Ninja. Lantern. Rooster. That's cool. So this is the shrine. Bentendu Hall at Sensoji Temple. Bentendo is one of the halls located within the grounds. It's because it enshrines Benzaiten, a goddess of good fortune and one of Japan's most beloved deities. Benzaiten is also one of the 7 lucky gods. Shichi Fukujin. She is the goddess of arts, music, and wisdom. That's why people who work in music, entertainment, or the performing arts are often come to pray here. This Bentendo is said to have powerful and spiritual blessings, just like the Bentendo at Shinobazu Pond in Ueno, which is also very famous. Another thing I want you to check out is the pond. There's a beautiful pond surrounding Bentendo, and you can see koi swimming in it. We can experience the sound of the bell. Can we ring it? Oh, we can. We couldn't hear it over the fireworks. Okay, it does make a noise. Okay. Here's a sumo. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, I forgot there's a fight. Where is it? Actually, I don't know where it is. Boxing. Ah. There you go. So what? Slash dance does different ones. I think it's just, it means you do a random dance, but I didn't realize it would do different dances for everybody on screen. All right. What else is there? Where's this pond? They keep on mentioning the pond, and I haven't seen the pond yet. Is it like behind the shrine? Or the temple? I don't think there's enough space for that. I have to prove my love by climbing to the top of the 5-tiered pagoda. Cute. This is adorable. Oh, we can't go back in those woods. It looks like there should be something spooky in those woods. And that's the edge, so we can't go past that. Okay, now we can do this thing. Yes. Good fortune, stable and positive luck is coming your way. Can we get a bad one? Is it actually random? Your luck is still modest for now, but things will gradually start to improve. There's no need to rush. Steady, consistent effort is the key. Does it flip between them? I'm wondering if it'll give a bad one. Maybe it's just good and modest. All right. I think that might be all there is to do, because like we said, these particular experiences do not require any quests. But I think it is pretty cool that we get to run up along here. They mentioned the pond a lot, so I kind of wish we could see the pond, but I don't know where to see the pond. But overall, this is adorable, and I wish there was more. And granted, a game jam, you only have so much time to do stuff, and they did a lot. Like, this is a lot of artwork. I don't know if they had started making some of these assets before or what. And just, like, the detail in the mountain here. I don't know if that's Mount Fuji. I'm guessing it is. It's just so pretty. So beautiful. I wish I could jump on those, but no. But you can jump on these. Maybe we can get across. This one? Nope, I fell off. All right. I think that's enough for this one. We should check out something else, but we are going to close that giveaway now. All right, we've got our spreadsheet here. We've got 15 entries. And we're gonna grab a random number generator. So the first row is a header row. Header row, not hetero. So that means that we go from 2 to 16 for our 15 entries. Generate. And it says it was 16, which is the last entry in here, which goes to... Just going to double check that they haven't won before. Oh, hold on. I have to... Two-factor authentication! The late bird got the worm. You know, what people don't know about the late bird is sometimes the late bird just waited all night to get the first worm. That's what I do. Okay. They've actually never won anything from us. They're a brand new winner, as far as I can tell. So, congratulations goes to Galado from Twitch. You just won Wizzy the Orange's Singed Hat. It's a little bit crispy. It's a little bit orange. And it'll give you 48 power in game, so you can pack a little bit harder punches. Or whatever you do. Yep, no Wizzy items. They've got a bunch of Sandbox items, but no Wizzy items. So congratulations, Galado, on your first Wizzy item. Welcome to the club. You can go to discord.gg/Wizzyverse, WIZZYVERSE, and join our Discord. If you connect with Collabland, that'll give you a special role, and you'll be eligible to enter our weekly, semi-weekly giveaways for Wizzy the Black's Armored Hat, which we had 3 winners of today because I had forgotten about it the past couple weeks and forgot to start the giveaway. So that was on me. All right. We're going to do one more. We've been doing this for 2 hours, but I want to do one more. So we're going to go up here. So we did IZA Voxel Labs. What's the next one? I closed the tweet again. I keep on closing the list of all of the winners, but we will find it. Discord creators. And the results are in. Here we go. Easy to find. All right, that was IZA Voxlab. The next one is Meiji no Michi by Seritage Creates from the Philippines. So let's check that out. Not that. Copy. Thank you. I hate it when Windows doesn't copy. Alex, can we get a bot to post Discord links with a command? What does that mean? Get a bot to post Discord links. Like, you mean like, the bot that we have? Was it Nightbot? Can we get Nightbot to post the Discord links? Is that what you're asking? What do you mean like this? Blue Tulip says Discord. I mean, maybe. So the Wizzyverse one is my own. It's a satellite Sandbox community, and this is the Sandbox official channel. So like we talk about it, we post it, but I don't know if I really have permission to change what Nightbot does. But I can ask Panda about it. I can ask if we can do that. I mean, if it posts Wizzyverse, then I would want it to post other people's communities like Pickaxe Master and other people. Ooh. Okay. I'm not gonna remember all of this. Otori entrance, main shrine building, Kagura Den, Emma board stand. Okay. Cool. I like the asset that they used for the map. It's pretty cool. I do wish I had to E to interact to make that pop up because I like walking up next to things and not getting like a pop up for it. Hikaru says, "Welcome to Meiji Jingu. The Otori marks the sacred boundary. Please enter with a pure heart." Ooh. They got lots of fish swimming around. Sake barrels are donated by brewers to honor the kami. Mika says these barrels of sake are offerings from breweries across Japan symbolizing unity and celebration. Forest Terrace and Museum are temporarily closed. Under renovation, off limits. Oh. You know that means I'm gonna try to do it. Oh, this wall. I can't go through the wall. It is because there's nothing on the other side. That's okay. Now I can. Can I get the quest point for it though? Or maybe I already did. It says I got 3. Oh, this. Off limits. Or is it not? Is it not going to clear the waypoint? Maybe that stays up. Erin says, "Oh, these little ones come here every morning, you know. They're my friends now. And the shrines at peace keeps them calm." That would be official on this channel. Oh, I mean, like if we did it with Nightbot, then it would appear official and not like just one of the mods saying it. Because Jazzwolf is a moderator. They've got little sword next to their name. I didn't see what the name of the place was. Iris Garden. Alex, when did my hair go gray? At least I keep the goatee. My little butterflies going around. I just noticed it keeps me walking from the last game I was in. Like I didn't realize that the toggle would save from game to game. I don't know if it does that in the client. It does in the Game Maker, at least. Is she screaming? It looks like she's yelling. I saw a wedding here. It's such a beautiful blend of culture and celebration. Ah. I like gazebos or pavilions or whatever you want to call them. When I was a kid, I used to imagine that every time I saw a place like this, it was a portal to another world, and I'd just stand in the middle and like look up at the ceiling where all the joints converge and just spin around. I miss that whimsical feeling you get as a kid when you could just like go places like that. Why is she in the water? Is this a bath? It's a well. Want to drop a coin? Oh, I wasn't supposed to go inside of it. What'd she say? I missed it. Celebrate good fortune. It's a hidden treasure. Okay. All right. Maybe that's a he. I think that kind of hat is usual for guys, right? I thought it was hair at first, but I think that's like a guy hat. I don't know if the hat is gendered for sure. Sacred rock ruins. Ooh, the water was a lot deeper than I was expecting. I thought it was just gonna be like a little step. All right, so it's cool that there's so much stuff here. There is kind of a lot of text boxes going on all at once, and it's hard to like read what they're all saying because they disappear too quickly. So what you might want to do in a situation like this is having a smaller sensitivity radius for the characters to speak, and then have their speech bubble stay up longer. You also want to turn on visible over, because right now, like, we're being blocked from reading this all the way by that. So you kind of have to like get the camera just right in order to see what they're saying. But appears over means that it'll display on top of any models. They don't get blocked out by things. So those are just like little tips that help playability, and like letting users engage with this stuff. Otherwise, it's just kind of like a lot of speech bubbles all at once, and then they disappear before you get to read any of them, and sometimes they're blocked by columns. So just a little tip. Renji says, at the Kagura Den, we perform traditional dances to honor the spirits and bring blessings. Is that... I think that's a custom animation. Is this? I don't remember this dance. Oh, wait. No, I know what that is. I was like, I've seen it before, but I don't think it's actually a dance. It's not. It's not something that your avatars can do. This is spell casting for Wizzy. I asked our lead animator to make some like spell casting, like kind of animations. So if I remember correctly, this is one of them. I mean, I could be wrong. This could be custom, but this does look like the casting animation from VoxEdit. I can double check though. I asked our lead animator to make this a long time ago. It should be like cast, I think. Or maybe not cast, maybe it's like spell. Enchant. Yeah, I think you're right, Jazzwolf. It's been a while since I've had to look it up. Yeah. So it's enchantment 1, 2, and 3. So this one's kind of like a dramatic like push. Enchantment 2. Yep. The idea with this one was kind of like why am I not remembering his name? The Multiverse of Madness. What's that Marvel hero's name? Doctor Strange. There we go. So yeah, a little bit of Kamehameha and a little bit of Doctor Strange. Yeah. Like I didn't provide any guidance. I was just like, can you do like some sort of spell casting things? And these were the ones that he came up with, and I like them. But yeah, I wanted there to be something like magical in there. I really wish that we would add this to the emote wheel, so that way we can cast spells on stuff with the crowd events. I think that'd be cool. Yeah, but I'm like looking at it like, is that a traditional Japanese dance? I don't know. It looks like really fluid, like they have a really skilled animator. Hey DJ Blondish, how you doing? Ooh, what's this? This is the offering temple. Visitors offer food, sake, and prayers here to show gratitude to the kami and seek their blessing. Can you please ask them that? I will. I think I've mentioned it before, but it wasn't like an official request. It was just like, hey, we should do this. I just noticed that the falling... Maybe I didn't even notice the falling leaves before. I think they were just kind of to the side and I didn't really think about them. And there's like a lot of other visual things going on, but I've never noticed this falling leaf animation, but it's definitely a VFX because they're flat. That's pretty cool. Neat. I really need to explore the VFX more. There's some nice ones. All right. We're missing one. The inner shrine, maybe? Move in here. Lady Ayame. This is the main shrine where prayers are offered to the Emperor Meiji and the Empress Shokin for peace and prosperity. I don't think we can go in here, though. Can we go behind? Oh. Ah. I'm gonna get stuck in here. Who's this? It's the Emperor. You just run up and talk to him. Welcome, travelers. May your hearts align with the peace and harmony I envision for Japan. Are you a spirit? Oh. I get the feeling that he's like... Given the mix of like modern and ancient costumes, I get the feeling like this is a historical village. And I don't know if you have those where you're from, but where I'm from, in New England, we have some historical villages that are like, this is what it was like for the Pilgrims. So everybody's dressed in like, I don't know, like 1600s, like pilgrim costumes. Was it the 1600s? I should know, because that's when my mom's family came to the U.S. was on the Mayflower. It wasn't the United States back then, but I'm trying to remember what year it actually was. I'm bad with numbers, in case you didn't know. Um, but they'll be dressed in traditional attire, and like they look like they're living and working in this space. So I get the feeling like this is supposed to be a guy who's dressed up as the emperor, and when we ask him if he's a spirit, he's just like, oh, "You're an adult. Why don't you get this?" What's the Emma board stand? Oh, writing a wish. Oh, is that kind of like the other thing? The luck thing. Organizer Layla. Write your wishes on the Emma board. They will be collected and offered to the kami for fulfillment. Oh, okay. Well, cool. This was really pretty too. It's not as striking as what Ashura Studios did with, or sorry, IZA Voxelab did with the outlines on everything. Because visually that just separated that one out as being like really super unique. But they did a lot of assets for this team. Sertaj did a lot of unique assets for this one also, with all these like flowers and butterflies and shrines and stuff. So good job to both of these teams. They did really beautiful things. It'd be nice to get like more of like a bird's eye view to like see the space a little better. How high up can we get the camera? There we go. But I need my outfit. Why is it's like my equipment is in backwards order now? These are wish listed. I don't even own these. That's interesting. All right, where is that? Here we go. Can I jump up here? Aha. Aha. Oop. All right. So if you want to check these out, you can. You can probably find most of them by going to the Game Maker gallery, pressing all, and if you look for JGJ, you're probably going to find most of them. That is for Japanese Game Jam, and I get the feeling that most of these will have that in the name, maybe. Okay, yeah, it looks like some of them have it. Although I'm seeing Obby Race, so maybe these aren't part of that. Maybe that was a different game jam. Probably, maybe Tokyo. Or just City Builder. It's kind of funny. Oh, wait, what? Doctor Strange, Dr. Octopus. It's kind of funny, old movie Doctor Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Yeah, I haven't watched that in a really long time. I think I was in high school last time I saw that movie. If there was a way to change avatars during the game, that would be amazing. Like the builder forces the avatar to change. So there's an avatar selector in game, but it does make you leave and come back. I don't know if that's fixed in 0.11. I know that's like on the roadmap of things to do, is make it so you can change it during the game. As far as the builder changing the avatar mid-game, I'm not sure if that's in the works or not. But but I know that there's some more like builder avatar, like game creator setting the avatar options that are on the way. So we'll see how that works out. I'm not sure how it integrates with gameplay. Anyway, if you look up City Builder, you're going to find the stuff for the various City Builder jams, including the earlier ones, I think, if they're still there. We'll wait for it to load. Okay, it looks like it's just the Tokyo City Builder ones. So if you look up Tokyo City Builder, you're going to find pretty much all of them. The one that we played first was this one by IZA Voxelab, and then we also just played this one. Oh, nope, not that one. Not that one. Where is it? This one by Sertaj. So, and obviously you can see there are a bunch more. And so far they've all been really beautiful. So check them out. I'm going to see if there's anybody that we can raid. Let's see who is live on Twitch right now. We always try to raid somebody at the end of our stream, so if you'd like to stream the Sandbox, if you start about 2 hours after we start streaming, we'll probably end up raiding you. I don't see anybody else live on the Sandbox right now, but I do see that Hoddle is live, so let's give Hoddle a raid. So we can have fun with Hoddle Hill. She is one of our ambassadors in the Wizzyverse. And she knows how to have a good time. So go ahead and have some fun with Hoddle. And I will see you back on Wednesday with another building stream. I'm going to see if I can figure out the leaderboard stuff that we weren't able to figure out this past week. There's a few things we're trying to iron out. We'll figure it out soon. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you next time.